Hello, and welcome to our last video for the semester.
Wow. Is it our last video?
Yeah, it's last video.
Okay.
So, our video, which is the final reflections, with my partner here, Kristen. We're going to be talking and summarize our experience with a particular focus on connections that we made at our internships and how it relates to what we learned in class. The networks that we've made out here, the connections, the mentors, and hopefully try to provide some substantial advice for future CCNY students that want to participate in this program. So, I don't know, do you want to start off or you want me to start off?
You can start off.
Okay, well, for me personally, like I stated before, I've worked on the Hill throughout this semester, so I've had a very direct experience on how policy, debate, and legislation comes to pass, which is in direct relation to our policy class of Cardinal on Wednesdays. And especially, I was there during the appropriation season, so I was in and out multiple offices, gathering signatures and talking with the staff there. And I guess, one of the major things I kind of learned while having this internship experience and in relation to the multiple speakers that we've had for our Friday class with Donalyn is just, I guess, the value of just treating people as people first. There's this weird preconceived notion about how in Capitol Hill everyone's just trying to build connections to go wherever else, and not really there's no really substantial emotive value behind it. But I feel like for me personally, I've definitely learned how to build strong emotional connections with the network I made at my staff at the internship site at the Congresswoman's office that I work at. I feel like I genuinely like these people, and it was genuinely like being with them, talking with them when I had the chance, and that's something I feel is very, very important. Is yeah, you can build a lot of connections out here, but also just try to build meaningful relationships if you can, because that's something that'll mean much, much more down the line. And then just in relation to being with us as city kids and with the Delaware kids through the program here, just learning the value and just be open to meeting and talking with people who have completely different experiences than you that you're not accustomed to, and just learning to value their input on whatever they're discussing, whatever they're debating, and and try to understand where they're coming from, which I feel like is very, very important when it comes to not even just political debate, but just kind of human interaction in general. But yeah, something I kind of want to just start on. Anything you want to talk about?
And just building off of how DC, it's a lot more built on relationships. Seeing this firsthand has really helped me have a better understanding of politics and what it's like on the Hill, especially vicariously through my classmates who are interns on the Hill, Antonio. I got a nonprofit perspective, but seeing all of these relationships make me realize decision making is not dichotomous. It's not yes or no. It's taking risks, and it's sometimes picking the options of the lesser of evil. There's always going to be losers. There's always going to be winners, and people out here, the decision makers are doing their best. I was very It's very easy to be critical and skeptical about nonprofits, the importance of the federal government when you are so far removed. But being enmeshed in DC and learning from my peers has really helped me understand the importance of relationships in politics on the Hill. And going on to my personal experiences with networking, mentors. So at NLC, National League of Cities, it was really incredible experience because NLC is unique. They have to cover a lot of program areas to cater to their membership. Their membership is village, town, city leaders. They represent all 50 states. So we have federal advocacy, we have city solutions, we have youth and family education institute. We have to cover a variety of issues, and we have all sorts of experts. So it was really awesome interacting with the NLC staff. I specifically work close with a sustainability team, and the housing task force. So in the sustainability team, I got close with Cooper, who's the director of the program, Nick, who runs the Soul Smart program, and Anna, who is overseeing the Leadership and Community Resilience program. And each of them gave me very unique perspectives. They had their own awesome personalities. I mean, it was just, they gave me immense career advice, and they're just amazing mentors. Like Nick even helped my boyfriend get a job in the solar industry by giving me moral support, giving me advice, and Anna helped me figure out what am I gonna do after I graduate, and Cooper gave me gave me the landscape of sustainability in nonprofits and in the government. And also, I was really fortunate to attend the National League City's annual city congressional conference, where I got to meet elected officials, assembly members, mayors, and I got to learn about all of the issues that they're concerned with, and they're on the front line dealing with. For instance, I learned about PFAS, which is a type of chemical that is found. It's a family of chemicals that is found in fire-resistant products, flame retardants. It's in popcorn bags. It's from it's going way too specific. But anyway, these chemicals, they leach into the water supplies, and seeing how swiftly these elected officials are coming together to deal with PFAS contamination and bring it to the federal government's attention. And in general, let's see. Yeah. Oh, in our Friday class, as Antonio mentioned, it was so awesome. We got to meet
a lot of different people.
Yeah. We met Dennis McDonough, Obama's Obama.
Obama's chief of staff.
I know. Obama. He was such a personable man. Wow. And I think
very human. Yeah, it surprised me too, to be honest.
Yeah. I always will remember what he said. Don't be an asshole.
He's right, to be honest.
DC is a small place. You don't burn bridges. He really emphasized that. We met Tony Blinken, what is Tony Blinken?
Was that,
Foreign, it was diplomacy.
Yeah.
We met, who was your favorite speaker?
Honestly, my favorite speaker was probably Colin Powell. He was so chill. He was not even chill. He was just very comfortable with himself. He was comfortable around us, and he talked to us
he was engaging.
Genuine humans. Yeah. He talked to us we were having a genuine conversation with him. There was no, not to say some speakers weren't like that, but it was surprising to have that coming from him, being at his age with his vast amount of experience in government and military, and just to be it kind of reminds me of my grandpa.
Yeah.
So,
his underdog story was very inspiring. He was a C average student at City College, and he rose, and he was a superstar in ROTC, and he was just very inspirational. Find our niche, find where we can excel. What else?
But I mean, I guess that's kind of but the, I guess finding the little things and then trying to build off that. I feel that's something that's very important when he's talking about that, and just trying to find that enjoyment out of those things. I feel that's something for students who want to be part of this program and try to apply for it, and they're not entirely sure where they are in they're maybe they might be a political science major or whatever, but they're not exactly sure what to go with it or what exactly they want to do with it. I feel this being here has really helped all of us shape more of where we see ourselves in the future, or how we see our possible trajectory going forward. So I just feel for future students to be very open to just applying, experience new things, talking with lots of different people, and I feel that's probably the most important thing out of this program that we've that we've gleaned for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like at CCNY, it's like so siloed. You have like these different departments, and sometimes it's like hard to like interact with another, and I guess like connect and network. But like being in DC, you get to meet a diversity of people. You don't even have to be like a social science major. You could be like an engineer, chemistry, art major. Everything, because in the end, when you come to DC, you're going to find some way to tie your interests into a cause that will benefit on a local, state, federal level. You'll find some way that you can make an impact.
Definitely.
So yeah, join this program. This program has been amazing.
It's been my favorite experience in college so far.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.